Welcome everyone, Costin here with Age of Mythology Retold, and in this video I am going to be playing the Dwarven Forge again, though I am going to look to do this significantly better and hopefully faster than I did it originally. This is certainly one of the trickiest missions in the game, and the fact that the enemy is constructing units very quickly, or the fact that they have swarms of giants. No, it's actually not the giants that are a problem. Your heroes can deal with those giants pretty easily in a lot of ways. The problem in this mission is really down to the fact that you have a significant number of trolls and ballistae to tackle in this particular mission. So that is certainly going to make things, let's just say, tricky over here. Okay, we're just going to put Brock and Eitri. Actually, I think I'm going to use them in combat because they have two auras. So you have one armor buff for Brock over there, and Eitri has a damage buff over there. So we got another giant over there. Right on that situation, we're gonna start getting a Dwarven armory over there. We will need everything that we could get our hands on. We're gonna send our heroes to do a bit of scouting. Okay, so we got another troll over there. And we're gonna start getting woodworkers. We're gonna start getting all kinds of things over here as quickly as we possibly can. In point of fact, I might cancel these guys and just put dwarves and put these guys on the wood, because we are going to need that. Now, I'm not really looking to necessarily be very aggressive over here. What I am, however, looking to do is screw over the enemy AI a bit. So we're just gonna take a Monra, Chiron, and Ajax, leave our Cantos and the rest over there. Okay, so just... Alright, so we want... Alright, fall back over there. In that situation. And leave the mummies behind. Actually, we could potentially... Okay. Use those mummies to our advantage. Okay, so they're no longer chasing us. At least they weren't for a moment there. Get a market. Get a temple. We are going to want to get to H3 as quickly as possible. Alright, so we got ourselves some dwarves over there. We got ourselves 3 relics, and we're gonna get ourselves a bunch of upgrades. We do want to upgrade those heresiers that we start with, but we also need to be mindful that the enemy is not just going to let us do all of this without, you know, any kind of opposition. Okay, so these guys, they're just going to start gathering food, because we do need that. Get those relics into the temple. Right there. And we can get ourselves some boats. Yes, some freaking boats. Leave the heresiers to defend the base, because they are going to be decently strong at it. And make sure you don't lose too many villagers over here in the enemy attacks, because that is actually something that can hurt you. Now, it's a bit weird that we do have both Valkyries, but we don't have the fire ability that the Valkyries do have. It's fine, though. Okay, so let's go kill some units. The reason we want to go on the offensive is, 1, we'll gain favor, and 2, we'll put the enemy on a bit of a defensive footing over there with respect to all of this. We want to get a good amount of favor, and we want to get a good amount of power over here. So from the giants cometh
Skipan?
Hver það? Samþykkt?
Okay.
Veiðimaður?
Alright, let's just keep destroying that particular building while playing defensive over here. And in point of fact, I am going to build a wall. I'm not sure how effective that is all going to be, but we will be able to stop some of the enemy attacks at the very least, or at least delay them. So yeah, we do want to destroy that hill fort right there. Get ourselves some time. It is important to be aggressive in this mission because that's really the way you're going to get it done. Alright, so get more workers. We can also get another town center, but not just yet. Alright, so we need a bit more food. Alright, so that's sorted out. Pull the heroes back. And the reason we're pulling the heroes back is like Heresiers can gain favor through attacking, right? So we want to take advantage of that for our own little benefit over here by sending them to destroy the docks and the shipyard over there. Okay. Now we are going to need more food. And we're also going to need a bit of healing and upgrades to the walls over there. Oh, right. One of the things I should not forget to mention, because you're worshipping 4, there are some serpents in the sea, by the way. Not really a problem. We can send Chiron to deal with them, actually. But yeah, we just want to get that level of favor over there that will help us go. Yeah, 2 of them are dead. Alright, pull back a bit. Oh, shit. Yeah, that is nasty. But it's fine. Do note, they are attacking the walls over there. So let's just pull these villagers back over here. Our heroes are very strong. Those serpents, though, might be stronger. Okay.
A hero has fallen. Satt, grjótsveit. Til ég vil, satt.
Alright, let's just deal with that serpent. Over there. And go get more food. Or wood. We're gonna go with Skadi. Let me explain the logic here. We don't really have a significant amount of food over here in this map, so we need some way of gaining that food over here. And the best way of doing it is by farming. But Norse farming, yeah, let's just say can leave some things to be desired in a lot of ways. So our intent over here and I'm going to put a tower. And also get another gold mine over here. Although maybe I should start pumping them out right there, because they're going to be safer. Now, the reason we want a tower right there...
Something.
Okay, we got some upgrades. Very nice. Is because while the AI is absolutely, positively scripted to be as annoying as freaking possible. Oh, I left a gap. That's fine. We got the Frost Giant. So let's just go defend the base. Because I left by accident a gap over there. And get that extra villager HP. It will be useful. These are the easy attacks though. There's some trees attacking us. And as you can see, the attacks are really starting to ramp up over here. We can manage that though. But yeah, well, I do need to block the path here completely. That was a bit of a whoopsie on my part, I admit. But we want to leave that gap over there. And get another gold mine. Just keep getting those gold mines. Sell any extra wood that you don't need. And keep getting more and more farm upgrades. Oh, I probably should have kept those guys working right there. And repair any structure that gets too heavily damaged over there. Because you will need that. And now, yeah, just keep those dwarves working on things. This is a relatively safe location, so all of my wood, all of my gold can be gathered right here. The enemy will attack you, certainly. Get more favor, more gold mines. Now, worshipping 4. Make sure you keep your Valkyries alive, because they're a bit expensive and they only serve one particular purpose. Alright, so he's attacking me with a bunch of human units. Now, the problem in this mission is not really in defending. Like, as you can see, the defenses are pretty easy to maintain, as long as, you know, you're not just being foolish about it, right? Would be nice to get that gold mine so I wouldn't have to use favor, but, you know, I can work with this. Gonna put up another wall. That's a bit much, isn't it? Okay, that will do. The problem in this specific mission is going on the offense. But I have a plan for that. I do have a plan. Okay, so we got 20 guys working on food right now. And once we get all of the farm upgrades, we'll be in a much better situation. Get another Valkyrie. Make sure to maintain at least 2 of them. If you can. Though in this case I won't, because I do need to get to the next age as quickly as we possibly can. That means more farms. Actually, no. We're gonna cancel these and actually just put these guys right here. There might be some relics. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But no, there's no relic. Not necessarily the most efficient farming in the world, but we'll get the job done. Go to age 4. Get all of the upgrades and get more hill forts. If we're just gonna leave Ajax on the on the left side to buy ourselves some time if the AI does decide to attack us there. Gonna get some longhouses, we will want those as well. We don't care necessarily about the infantry building, except maybe for some upgrades, so I'm just gonna get one. Ajax will delay the enemy, so if the enemy decides to attack me on that side, he will at least grant me a delay I can use over there. Okay, let's start getting that wood. And let's see, okay, so that should be fine. We don't need wood. Well, we do need wood, don't get me wrong. It's like, yeah, we absolutely do need wood. As you can see, the attacks are coming. So let's just get a whole bunch of upgrades over here. And we've prevented the enemy from attacking down that path. As a defending is the easy part. Like, that's not the problem. It's being able to take the forge, being able to deal with the enemy. Those are the issues in this mission. So we are going to need a ton of upgrades over here to really help us. Make sure we get all of those farm upgrades. We might be running out of gold soon enough. I don't dispute that. But that's why we're gonna be going on the attack a bit and canceling some workers as well. Because we don't necessarily need them right there. But yeah, just go with a couple of Herseers. This upgrade gives you a benefit against human soldier. There are some, at the very least in this mission. But this is not necessarily my plan, gentlemen. Oh no. See, there is a waterway, as I'm sure you noticed over there. We are going to use that. We might have some enemy myth units to deal with, but they're not really the risk. Just make sure you get all of these upgrades. Fully upgrade them. And get some docks. 2 will sort things out. So leave these guys on the defensive and start constructing those docks. We will be building something of a navy. I say something. So yeah, just keep getting all of these lovely upgrades. Faster construction. It just costs food, so it's not really an issue. But you just want to fight. The enemy will eventually start attacking with ballistae. We're gonna need another longhouse. All of the units they kind of want to recruit in this mission can be recruited from either the Hill Fort or the Longhouse. We get a Kraken. That's actually going to be really useful. I don't know why I have that many dwarves on wood, but hey, we'll work with that. The Kraken will do the job there. And you can always get more if you want to. But what's important here are not the Kraken. Or the Navy in its entirety. Don't tell me that thing is gonna kill my freaking Kraken. That would be annoying a bit. Alright, so you can see that everything the enemy wants to throw against you, they have to go through a single choke point. This is the first real tangible benefit you can work with. I think they're going really high. So if you defend at that particular choke point, the enemy has no way of bypassing you. Like, I could have gone for that earlier on as well, of course. But there's reasons you might... Oh. Okay. No.
Something. Jeg vil. Til something. Fyrir satt. Til ég vil something. Ég vil something. Ég vil. Hvað þar? Tilbúin. Já.
So, as long as we hold this particular position, that will be good. And get another Kraken, you know, just... or two. Yeah, as you can see, the real danger over there are the freaking trolls. The giants, kinda not really that big of a deal. Oh yeah. I thought I had dealt with those guys, but apparently I was wrong. Right, we're gonna need some dwarves. Rock giants, huh? Alright, those guys will clear the path. Now, you might think, oh, I can summon Ragnarok. Don't. Trust me, don't use Ragnarok yet.
A hero has fallen.
Alright, I know I have some dwarves over here, so we're just going to use said dwarves.
A hero has fallen.
And I'm gonna use my Krakens to scout. Also, I need to get more population. Alright, so now you can start really pumping out units. But as I've stated multiple times, the hard part here is not in defending your base, it's in attacking right here. That's where things are gonna get tricky. Alright, so the coast is clear. But what's this? We can drop, we can land over here. Well, we will. We will, don't you worry about that. Yes, this is a variant of the same strategy I just used before.
Já. Já. Grjótsveinn.
What does this do? A sea serpent. Good against human soldiers and ships. Alright, since my population is a bit high right now, we can go on the offensive. But going on the offensive for this path is a surefire way of getting a lot of people killed. Because, yeah, this happens. But you do want to take down that temple right there at the very least. And you may want to build some more temples of your own. What's important here is that you don't lose your heroes. That's kind of the key aspect here. Alright, just push and destroy this temple. Make sure you do have... One important thing is to have all the armory upgrades before you decide to push on. Yeah, I know it's a bit boring sitting on your ass doing this, but hey, it works. It works. It works very well. Now I do want more resources before I do unleash Ragnarok. So as you can see, more giants. And I'm going to put these hill forts to start producing rams. Don't bother with ballistae. You could save up freezing power if you want for the offensive. And yeah, you can get a bunch of your own giants over here. They keep coming. Alright, once you use that, you have a limited time to go for the real objective over here. What is that real objective? Well, I'll show you what that real objective is over here. And it ain't the giants or that. It's the temple right here. If you destroy these temples, you basically win the mission. That's it. Like, it's that simple. If you try and win this mission without destroying these temples, it will get tricky real quick. And yeah, now I lose my heroes, but that's fine. The objective, the actual mission objective, has been accomplished.
A hero has fallen.
Let's start getting thrown axemen.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
My heroes may die gloriously, but they will prove their worth. Do want more resources before I commit to a full-out offensive.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
Sadly that I can't get more houses. I mean, the only thing I could do right here. Right, so my intent was to use these right here to sneak behind the enemy, right, and win like that. We can do things in a bit of a different way, though. By any more units. Which I will only get if I can manage to take down that damn 10 center. Here I come. Great population, Captain, why not? If you do use Ragnarok, you gotta be aware of the downside of Ragnarok. They do have infinite units. So I kinda just want that town center over there before I unleash the full freaking power of Ragnarok. Get those last upgrades. Probably got them earlier. And just keep pushing. You can build some stuff over here, but it's not really too important. I was kind of wondering what was going on over here. Because, like, this didn't make... Something wasn't making sense. I had too small of an army for, you know... For that. Okay, this hill fort is gonna stop your production because it's bugged. We might get another one. Yeah, I think I will. Sadly, you can't build in the caves, or most of the caves anyway. For a while. Heroes of Ragnarok are pretty strong, don't get me wrong on that, but yeah. All the usual issues do apply over there. So now, who does have the better economy? Wow. Guess who?
Something. Timbersweit.
And here comes the barrage of infinite units. However, crucial aspect here, I've reduced their number of temples to 2. Alright, let's put some heresiers. We do want more of them.
Sækið fram, ég vil. Já. Já. Skipan.
Alright, let's get our heroes back in the fray. They will be important.
Hver þar? Tilbúin. Já. Atrás. Hver þar? Til something. Hver þar? Já. Tilbúin. Atrás. Já. Hver þar? Já. Já. Atrás. Hver þar? Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
And eliminate all these trolls and champion herdmen and all that stuff. They will viciously defend this base. Alright. Try and get every one of my heroes at least to a neutral location. So they can deal with the enemy units more effectively. But yeah, this is what you're going to be dealing with over here. Alright, we got Brock and Ytre over there. We do want them. Clear out the remainder over there. And just keep pumping out units. But yeah, the problem is that counterattack. That's the reason I wanted to use boats there, by the way. Now, to be sure, you can go for the forge and do the mission the way the game intended you to do it. Or you can ignore the way the game intended you to do it and go down a different path a bit. But first, I am going to want a full population army, which means getting that town center up. And what is bizarre a bit here Alright, we can get the forge. And then a full population army.
A hero has fallen.
Once the full population army is built and the forges are under our control, that's when you want to use Ragnarok. Assuming, of course, that you do have a significant number of resources already on your hands.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
Something.
You may also want to save in case, you know.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
So give it a bit more time. But yeah, make sure you use Eitri and Brock on the front line. Though you may want to group up your heroes together. And now, Ragnarok time. We're gonna be a bit of a sneaky one. Get the anti-giant upgrades. And get all those heroes of Ragnarok over there. Now, it will take some time, don't get me wrong on that, for all of this to play out the way you want it to, potentially. But what you're really after over here are the temples. That temple, for instance. It's one of the reasons so important to take down the town center is there is a temple over there. And then another one. Oh, and... Ooh, 4 temples, huh? But that eliminates all of the enemy recruitment capability in terms of myth units. They still have those hill forts, so they still can get some infantry. But the main danger is gonna lie over there. Alright, ignore that and go for that hill fort.
A hero has fallen.
And that will eliminate everything the enemy can do in terms of recruitment. And you win the mission. Costin signing out.